reduction is the opposite of oxidation. We learned that at school, but it's still it's a very difficult thing for me. I always say that it's kind of the not the third fermentation in the wine, but nearly. It's we try to avoid it as much as we can. We work. It's making wine where we are. It's really having the oxidation and the reduction, and it's really the balance of that who makes a great wine. But for example, when you press your grape and you put that straight into the barrels, you have some vintage where you have high reduction and it can be really nasty flavor into the wine. So you don't want to keep your wine into that because that will flavor the wine. So it's why a lot of people do the clarification. And also what we realize, it's actually if you don't do any clarification and you add too much sulfite, then you have heaps of reduction and bad reduction. To control the reduction, you also have to control the level of sulfite at the beginning of the fermentation. And so that's what people like Jean-François Ganvat in the Jura is doing. It's having no sulfite at the beginning and working on the lees because he has kind of a very lots of acidity in the wine. And what a lot of people are doing it, which is traditional in Burgundy. Now a lot of people are not doing that because they're getting rid of the lees. Also because the use of chemicals, you will find all the chemicals into the lees. So by getting rid of the lees, you actually get rid of that and help the fermentation. So the reduction is really a tricky thing, and it's the most interesting thing for making wine, but it's always kind of a difficult path between too much reduction and too much oxidation. And so it's really, and the only way to find out, it's actually to taste the wine during the fermentation process all the time. And also what we use is, it's also the moon effect. So the biodynamic concept is, I mean, we call that biodynamic, but it was used before the biodynamic concept. Moon always been there. And the moon actually works on any liquids, and so when the moon is really high, the attraction is low. When the moon is down, the attraction is high. So the result on wine is you will have, when the moon is down, the lees will be up. So when you want to get rid of the lees and get rid of the reduction, you actually wait until the moon is high, then the lees are down, and so you can separate wine and lees. And so just by working with those rhythm, it's you can work on that reduction and just really control it, and it's fascinating to do it.
What does